Have you ever heard of the phrase, the Agile Manifesto, and wondered what it means? Well, today, you are in luck. I am going to break it down in a way you will understand it without all the complex jargon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our page for more content like this. At the end of this video, you will understand what the Agile Manifesto is, how it came to be, the 4 Agile core values, and the 12 Agile Principles. You will also see a comparison of Agile versus the traditional methods, the downside of Agile and its common misconceptions. We will also see a real-life application of Agile. Let's do this. In 2001, 17 software developers got tired and frustrated with the slow, rigid, and bureaucratic ways in which software was built. They wanted it to be faster, lighter, and more collaborative, so they developed a set of guiding principles that shape how Agile teams work. Their goal was to focus on flexibility, collaboration, and customer-centric development, allowing teams to ship better products faster against the status quo of delays, bloated projects, and poor adaptability. This framework was called the Agile Manifesto. This manifesto isn't just a way to build software, but a fundamental shift in how we think about work, collaboration, and delivering value to customers. The manifesto consisted of 4 core values and 12 principles. Agile has 4 core values on which it operates. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. This value emphasizes that how well the members of the team communicate and collaborate is more important than the processes like detailed documentation and the management software that they are using. It emphasizes that these processes and tools should support how the team communicates rather than stifle it. This value promotes human connection and empowers individuals to find the most interactive way to solve problems. A typical example is when a bug pops up in the product development process. Instead of logging tickets and waiting for management approval to fix it, the developer and designer quickly chats, brainstorms, and fixes it. Working software over comprehensive documentation. This value insists that delivering a working software is more important than producing an extensive and detailed documentation of what will be built. Documentation is important, but when we focus too much on it, especially in the beginning of product development, it can be wasteful if the plans change, which they usually do. Remember that prides itself on the ability to change course when the need arises. This value is important because it prioritizes a working feature no matter how small it is and provides a clear understanding of progress. It reduces waste, provides early feedback, and immediate value. It is the ultimate source of truth. Instead of focusing on writing a 100-page requirement document before writing a single line of code, the team builds the most basic version of the product, receives feedback, and improve on it. While documentation matters, it is just not the main focus. Customer collaboration over contract negotiations. This value focuses on the continued, close collaboration with the customer or the end user through the entire product development process, rather than relying solely on a fixed upfront contract or agreement. Because customer needs and market conditions are constantly changing, a contract signed a year ago may no longer be the customer's current need. The team needs to focus on being able to meet those changes and quickly as possible, without going through the semantics of contract negotiations. Also, regular collaboration with the customer helps the development team get real-time information to build genuinely valuable products and features. It allows for open discussions and adaptations. In traditional projects, you agree on requirements upfront and deliver months later. In Agile, the team invites the customers to regular demos, get feedback, and adjust the product accordingly before a full release. It is important because it provides a reality check that the plan being implemented is in line with the current realities. It enables the team to seize new opportunities provided by the dynamic world and reduces the risk of misalignment through early detection and course change before too many resources are invested in the wrong direction. If a competitor launches a new feature or customer needs shift, Agile teams can quickly pivot their priorities rather than stubbornly sticking to the original plan. Agile is built on the 12 principles listed below: customer satisfaction through continuous delivery, Welcome change. Deliver working software frequently, example every 2 to 4 weeks. Business and developers must work together daily. Build projects around motivated people. Give them trust and support. Face-to-face conversation is the best form of communication. Working software is the main measure of progress. Sustainable development, keep a steady pace. Technical excellence and good design enhance agility. Simplicity, maximize the amount of work not done. Self-organizing teams produce better results. Regular reflection, teams tune and adjust behavior continuously. We will discuss these principles in details in another video. In comparison to traditional approaches, Agile has short iterations that include all the phases, ensures regular delivery of work features, continuous feedback, adaptive planning, and cross-functional collaboration. Users see value quickly. Problems are caught early or they are cheaper to fix. Direction can easily be adjusted based on real feedback. To implement Agile approach, you have to start with the mindset and not the process. Ask yourself, are we optimizing for human collaboration or process compliance? Are we building things users actually want? Are we learning and adapting based on feedback? Are we delivering value regularly? Begin with small experiments. Don't try to transform the entire organization at once. Constantly review what has worked, what didn't, and what should be tried next. Start with regular retrospectives, shorter feedback cycles, and working prototypes. Focus on outcomes, not outputs. Agile focuses on business value, user satisfaction, and problem resolution. Embrace failure as a learning experience. Failed experiments teach you what doesn't work, getting you closer to solutions that do. Beyond software development, Agile can be and has been successfully applied in marketing teams, product development, education, and even in personal lives. It works best in environments where things change fast, feedback is important, and the team needs to experiment, learn quickly, and adapt. There are times when Agile goes wrong. For instance, when companies adopt Agile ceremonies without embracing the values, it creates overhead without benefits. Scaling Agile practices before mastering them at a smaller level can lead to bureaucratic processes that contradict Agile principles. Focusing only on speed and flexibility while ignoring code quality, testing, and technical debt leads to systems that become impossible to maintain. There are common misconceptions about Agile. Let's look at some of them. Agile means no planning. This is not true. The reality is that Agile systems plan continuously and adaptively instead of creating one big plan that never changes. Agile means faster and cheaper. In reality, Agile often leads to better outcomes, but not necessarily faster or cheaper development. The value comes from building the right thing rather than building faster. Agile is just for software development. This is no longer the case because even though Agile is born in software, Agile principles apply in any complex creative work, and even the manufacturing sector has successfully adapted Agile approaches. Agile means no documentation. On the contrary, Agile means creating documentation that serves a purpose rather than documentation for compliance or appearance. Here is a real-world example of the application of the Agile Manifesto. Let's say you're building a fitness app. You deliver a basic but working app in the first 3 weeks with login, step tracking, and calorie counting. Then you demo it to early users, and they ask for a social media sharing feature. The next step is to adjust your scope backlog accordingly and start building it instead of arguing. The team meets every day in a 15-minute stand-up to discuss challenges and progress. And every 2 weeks, you ship a new feature, get feedback, tweak the roadmap, and continue to improve. That right there is Agile in action. In conclusion, the Agile Manifesto has shifted the world from rigid planning to flexible delivery, from heavy documentation to real results, and from isolated teams to collaborative, empowered people. Embracing Agile isn't just about following rules. It's about thinking differently, iterating continuously, and focusing on real value. The Agile Manifesto isn't just a document about software development. It's a philosophy for thriving in an uncertain, rapidly changing world. Whether you're building products, managing teams, or simply trying to navigate complexity in your own life, the principles of focusing on people, delivering value, embracing change, and collaborating closely with those you serve will help you achieve better outcomes. Remember, people and their communication are paramount. A functional product is king. Continuous dialogue with the customer leads to better outcomes, and embracing change is a competitive advantage. Let me know what your most favorite part of Agile is. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. I'll see you in the next video.